Welcome to your deep dive. Today we're tackling a real mystery box. Like we've got shopping lists next to what looks like dialogue from a game, and even someone's personal notes all mixed up.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Like piecing together a map, but the pieces are all jumbled up.
Exactly. And believe me, this map, it's leading somewhere really interesting. So let's jump in with this Devon Heartland shops list, right? It's like sourdough rolls, yum, but then bam, dwarven ale bread. And next to that, a how to get away with murder guide.
It's such a strange mix. It's like they just tossed everyday stuff and, well, magical items all in one basket. Tells you this world, magic's just part of the scenery.
Right. Imagine being like, honey, do we need more dragon scales or was that the neighbor? Well, and get this. Illegal forged IDs.
Even with magic, you still need a good fake ID for something. Makes you think.
Okay, hold on, because this list gets weirder. A copper ring that feels, quote, abnormally light. A turban that makes your steps light. Are we talking enchanted stuff here?
Could be. We're just starting to peek into this world, right? These little details, they add up to something bigger. We just got to figure it out.
Ooh, I love a good puzzle. This deep dive's already got me hooked.
Yep.
Okay, switching gears a bit, there's this personality traits section. This character, they worship a god of elves, magic, and war. That's quite a combo. But then it says they're always serene, but lack self-confidence.
Fascinating contradiction, right?
Yeah.
Like, are they a reluctant hero or like a really chill warlord? This world's faith and values, it's complex.
Yeah, who is this person?
Okay.
Okay, then we have contesting playing methods, and it talks about deception, intimidation, performance. Like, is this a social system or a game show in this wound?
Maybe both. It's like social skills are strategic here. Maybe charisma's as good as a sword in this world.
Okay, that's kind of awesome. Speaking of strategy, we have how to get away with murder instructions. Seriously, who wrote this shopping list? And it even says something about a 1+1 to deception, like a skill point.
It seems this world, even shady stuff, has rules and benefits. Practice makes perfect, even if it's, well, deception.
So a skilled con artist is a force to be reckoned with in this world. Okay, that's both impressive and terrifying. Makes you wonder about the consequences if you mess up, though, right?
Oh, absolutely. Actions have reactions, even in a magical world. There's got to be some kind of cosmic balance.
Okay, get this. We also have formulas and blueprints. But we're not talking about building a birdhouse here. This is like instructions for a magical arcane focus. And the warning at the top, tiniest mistake, devastating results.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
Magic in this world, it's not a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's powerful, yeah, but there's rules, consequences.
Like, imagine trying to bake a cake, but if you use salt instead of sugar, boom, you accidentally summon a demon.
Exactly. It takes skill, knowledge. You can't just wing it with this kind of magic.
Right. And the instructions themselves, they're wild. Incomplete spells, they're throwing the essence of something into an object that's like next level magic.
It's like they're manipulating the very fabric of reality, not just casting spells, but like weaving magic into existence. Okay, so from sourdough bread to reality warping, this deep dive just keeps getting better. Oh, but wait, there's more. This Zig's Book of Summer Whispers thing. It's in Sylvan, like ancient Elven, and you need a good intelligence roll to even read it.
This book, it's a link to the past, maybe a clue to understanding this world's magic system, its history. We're talking lost knowledge here.
Okay, buckle up, because it gets even weirder. Bottling a shadow, that's a ritual, by the way, not a cocktail recipe. And it involves this control darkness and shadows spell. I don't know about you, but I'm getting chills.
Shadows, darkness. They're more than just the absence of light in this world, aren't they? They hold power. It's both alluring and a bit frightening, isn't it?
Totally. Okay, so we've got magic that's part of everyday life, but also super dangerous. Ancient books, shadow rituals. Oh, and we haven't even gotten to the game transcripts and notes yet.
Those transcripts, they might give us a more personal perspective. Let's see what these gamers are up to in this incredible world, shall we?
All right, imagine this. You and your friends gathered around, dice rolling, escaping into this world we've been piecing together. That's what these transcripts feel like. We're getting a front row seat to their adventure.
We're like flies on the wall, listening in as they navigate dungeons, fight monsters. They're speaking the language of gamers. D12, con saves. It's awesome.
I know, right? And even if we don't get all the lingo, we can feel the energy, the excitement. They're invested in this world, in their characters.
Exactly. And the more we listen, the more we start to understand the rules of the game, the stakes involved.
So who are these players? We've got Khosros, Logan, Jonathan Hobson. Oh, and Infinitely Zero. Now, that's an intriguing username, right? I wonder what their character's backstory is. It's like they each have their role, right? Cosros, the strategist, Logan, the numbers guy, and Jonathan Hobson, our awesome game master, keeping everyone on track, and there's infinitely Zero T, always adding a bit of mystery to the mix.
It's like a well-oiled machine, a team working together. They're facing down some serious challenges, too, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, like this gray render creature, it sounds terrifying. And they're trying to figure out this amulet, its powers. Oh, and did I mention there's a reluctant hero named Morgus?
Morgus, yeah, he's intriguing. Seems like a good guy, but not looking for trouble. Although he did refuse to sacrifice his dog, Bud, for a ritual.
That's our Morgus. He's got principles, even if it means giving up power. Makes you wonder what he'll do when things get really tough. Speaking of which, this Crystal Gale place seems important, like something big went down there.
Definitely a turning point in the game. There's this sense of unease in the transcript after they mention it, like a shadow hanging over them.
Ooh, spooky. Okay, let's not forget about Heron's manual, though. This thing's like the encyclopedia of this world. You want to know the difficulty class for finding a hidden camp? It's in there.
Don't forget the rules for resisting being choked. This manual, it's got everything. They really thought of every detail in this world.
It's amazing, right? Like, even mundane stuff has rules, consequences.
Yeah.
Makes you realize this world's got its own logic, its own internal consistency.
And that attention to detail, it makes the world feel real, even if it's filled with magic and monsters.
Okay, but then things take a turn for the strange. This narrative section. It's like someone switched genres on us. Blood-drinking creatures, these creepy wraith raps. It's a bit darker, you know?
It's a reminder that even in a world of wonder, there's always a darker side. Like a chill down your spine when you realize magic can be beautiful and terrifying.
Totally agree. And just when you think it can't get weirder, bam, imposters. Fake Cosros, fake Slide, even a Winterfell prince pulling the strings. It's a full-blown conspiracy now.
And our heroes are right in the middle of it, questioning everything, everyone. Who can you trust when reality itself seems so fluid?
That's the ultimate question, isn't it? And as we wrap up this deep dive, it feels like we've only scratched the surface of this world, this mystery.
We've uncovered fragments of a story, glimpses into a world of magic, danger, and intrigue. But like any good mystery, it leaves us with more questions than answers.
What happened to Crystal Gale? Who is the Winterfell prince? And what does he want? And what will our heroes do next? I guess that's for us to ponder until our next deep dive, right?
Yeah.
So until then, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and most importantly, keep those imaginations running wild.
Because who knows what other mysteries are waiting to be uncovered.